Nigeria's Department of Petroleum Resources has launched an inventory management system to monitor product supply and distribution across the country. Arise News' Miriam Joseph tells us more. Here is a report.
Even seamless supply and distribution of petroleum products across Nigeria has been limited by a number of factors. Topping the list is the inability of the government agency concerned to completely track the movement of these products, provide real-time data on distribution, eliminate hoarding and checkmate artificial scarcity. To address these downstream issues, the Department of Petroleum Resources has designed an automated inventory system that will assist in ensuring sufficient product availability across the country.
The Nigerian oil and gas industry is witnessing a digital transformation in line with Mr. President's mandate for transparency, accountability, and domestic energy security. It is designed to provide a holistic view of the downstream value chain in real time.
With this system in place, the DPR intends to promote transparency, reduce cost, improve accessibility, and enhance data reliability for decision-making and planning purposes.
DPR has come up with this program that will help the nation ascertain and determine and monitor what we consume on a daily basis.
And this particular project, the DREAMS project, will finally give us the numbers that we need to plan as an industry, as a country.
While we welcome this innovation, I want to make it clear that my constituency, Ipman, I believe they required more representation in all your meetings because we are the largest of the downstream.
For the downstream operators, DREAM will provide the required information to drive value for existing business, investment, fund expansion, and growth opportunities for new ventures.
Last year, a national production monitoring system, another online platform, was also launched to monitor the country's crude oil production and exports. Miriam Joseph, Arise News.
All right, a fantastic report there from Arise correspondent Miriam Joseph. Joining us now to bring further understanding to this project is Sarki Auwalu, Director of the Department of Petroleum Resources. Welcome to the program, sir. I just want you to tell us about this technology, we have here that you just launched. What's the mode of this? What's the platform at which it's launched? What will it do? Have you got app format or you just got it on desktop? I mean, tell me about the whole technological gamut of this.
Okay. The DREAMS is actually a system that is conceived and designed internally by DPR. And it is geared towards getting an inventory of volumes, tracking movement of petroleum products, which include gas. And DREAMS is a platform that is going to be used by all operators in the downstream free of charge. All they needed is to put their information on the system as they register with us, since we issue them license, and just put volumes as they receive, right from coastal vessel that bring in the product into tank farm, to tank farm owners, the depot, to tankers that are carrying this product, and to filling station. And one beautiful thing about DREAM is that it gives powers to the owners of the business. You can find one person having several filling stations. He can actually control his filling station from the comfort of his office on that platform and free of charge. So it is actually a tool that will enhance our regulatory function, provide business opportunity for people that want to expand their business and for the newcomers. And we believe it is a strong tool that will actually completely stop transborder movement of products, because that is what the country is experiencing, and we need to really stop that. And only technology can adequately stop that. And this technology is simple to use. You don't need any internet. If there is no internet, all you need is a short code, which we obtain, And as an operator in the industry, whether you are operating a filling station, a depot, or a coastal vessel, you just dial that code, *7117#, and it will prompt you, welcome you to DPR, and give you an option. And that option, if you are a filling station owner, you will just dial the option and you follow a unique ID that we give to each and every facility in the downstream. So that is all about Dreams, which is simple to use, easy to track, and every minute, every hour, we get the numbers from the totalizer, and we get the number of input, thereby monitoring the sales, the volume, no more hoarding, no more loss of profit, no more, there is no fuel scarcity, and it gives DPR ability to know where the volume is and where there is no volume, so that we push the product towards that side. It gives also DPR ability to know who is having what at that particular time, in addition to giving opportunity for investors to say that this consumption pattern in this area of Nigeria or in this section of Nigeria is this. So those are the kind of innovative ideas that are simple in this 21st century that the country needs to do to really actualize energy security, sustainability, and transparency in the business.
Well, Mr. Auwalu, I know that your department has always talked about leveraging technology to upgrade the downstream sector and also to add value. And from the helicopter view that this new innovation will provide you, I can see that you're already moving in that direction. But what is the level of buy-in from the major oil marketers association of Nigeria and also the independent petroleum marketers association of Nigeria? I ask that question because I know that you have had issues with some of these retail stations with regard to pump price of fuel, and you are looking at data. You talked about data. Now, what will be the level of buy-in if this technology is going to give you an opportunity to really play your function, play your role as a big brother regulator?
I can say the buy-in so far so excellent, because we had a lot of stakeholder engagement before we launched the platform. What we always say is that we need to give value to the people. And remember, DPR is not just a regulator. It's a business enabler and opportunity provider. And for us to enable business, since we issue license, we want that license to work. It's only when they are in business that government will have taxes, employment will be generated, activities, the economy will be stimulated. So with that, the DAPMAN, that is the Depot Association, MOMAN, Major Marketed Association, IPMAN, all of them, we engage them, not only them, even the vessel owners that bring this product, and the refineries that we do have, the modular refineries that are in production. So we made that engagement, we tell them, and we sell the idea to them that this is the time they will own their business. Imagine a lot of illegal stations. This is the only way we can identify those illegal stations, because they are spoiling the business for the legal ones. And imagine if a depot is selling a product and the depot owner is not aware of the volume that comes in and goes out correctly. Imagine if a filling station owner in the remote corner of Nigeria, he is not aware of what he's selling or what he's buying.
Well, Mr. Auwalu,
imagine if we have
Mr.
a lot
Auwalu,
of stations across border.
Mr.
Yes,
Auwalu,
sir.
at this point, let's take a quick commercial break. Let's take a quick commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back, and then the conversation will continue. Stay with us. Welcome back to the morning show here on the Arise News channel. Still with us is Sarki Auwalu, Director, Department of Petroleum Resources, who's been taking us through the new innovation, technological innovation by the Department of Petroleum Resources. Well, Mr. Auwalu, before we went on break, you were talking about how this remote monitoring system will add value to the downstream sector. If you may just continue.
Yes. Yes. So I was trying to let you know that we want to give power to the owners of the business. It is only when they are in business that government will have taxes, activity will be stimulated. So the whole essence is to ensure that the data comes into our enterprise data warehouse and link up with the National Oil and Gas Excellence Center, where we have our national data repository. And with data, you can plan, you can create business, you can expand business, and the owners of the business, they will have it in their hand. All downstream operators, they can now remotely monitor the activities of their facilities wherever they are. So that really is the selling point, and that is what we tell them, both IPMAN, MOMAN, DAPMAN, and every other stakeholders. And with that, is the first time they are seeing their business in their hand. And the price for using it is just give us data. Everything is free. You only need internet to log on. You have your unique ID. If you don't have internet, you can use a short code, *7117# and dial it from any network. And it will take you and prompt you, and you give the data. And we did that because we know these facilities are all over Nigeria, and some of the operators of those facilities, like pump attendants, station owners, station managers, they may not have easy accessibility to internet, or they may not even vast enough to really go online to do all the registration. But the shortcut will just help them to do it in 15 seconds. They are there, and they have everything in their hand.
Fantastic. Now let's talk about the revenue-generating function of DPR, which the DREAM system will obviously aid going forward. But up till now, how are you faring with your targets in view of the oil price crash, OPEC plus production cuts, and of course the pandemic?
Okay. You know, the DPR, as one of the highest revenue-generating agency in Nigeria, the revenue normally comes from royalties, concession rental, and miscellaneous oil revenue. For DREAMS, it's just enhancement of ensuring that taxes are paid, because if you know the volume, and the volume sales on consumption, there is VAT. So you block that, that leakage, and the agency in charge of collecting taxes, they will see improvement in what they will generate for government. And for us in DPR, since the platform is free to use, it only enhances more facilities to be registered. When I say facilities, I mean filling stations, depots, and the rest to be registered. And the annual registration is additional miscellaneous oil revenue. And for us, good enough now, oil price has gone beyond 58 towards 60s, and our OPEC quota, we've already compensated with the time that we overproduce. Now from this month, we will no longer be penalized, and we will just produce as given to us, which is a good for our nation. And for the price, it is increased income because we take royalty as first-line charge. And for our target, we are in February, and the target given to us this year, from just 2 months, January and February, with the appreciation of crude oil price, we believe we are going to beat the target. We are going to exceed that target like we did last year. Because last year, despite COVID, the target for revenue for DPR was 1.05 trillion, and we were able to exceed that target, and we generated about 1.9 trillion to government last year with COVID, with lockdown. And this year, we will surely exceed the target because it's a trend. Right from 2014 up till now, every year DPR exceeds revenue targets, and we will continue to maintain that, and we will continue to ensure and guarantee revenue, especially royalties, concession rental, and other miscellaneous oil revenue coming to government. And the secondary agencies that depend on our job, we give them good platform to know And one of the best advantage of dreams is it gives factual information of people that are legitimately doing their business in the downstream sector, from incoming product to residing the product in the tank farm, to transporting the product up to the point where you sell the product. And one good thing that this dream confirm, we have a program that we tie it to the NOGEX Center. We call it QQIS, Quality, Quantity, Integrity, and Safety. For the quality, we've already working to maintain the quality of product, and that is why we are talking about price freedom. Because if you give Nigerians a choice of different quality, you maintain minimum. People, they have a choice to buy super premium or leaded. So the price will be different. And this dream will track and maintain that, and you can do that easily. And again, the quantity, the dreams will maintain the quantity. For example, from depot, a station receives 40,000 liters. And in sales, if you sell more than 40,000 liters, where do you get the extras? So it actually checkmate holding, it checkmate even under delivery. And it gives marketer or operator, that power that I bought 40, I sell 40, I'm an honest businessman. So, and it reduces a lot of interferences. And when you touch the meter, the totalizer, that is where the information is coming, it will give you the actual cell or the meter that is tampered to get the volume. So those are the things that relate dreams with the revenue, with all the activities of the industry.
All right, so from this explanation, I can get three things. At first, Dream is using an IoT technology, Internet of Things. Then also there's a USSD platform. I'm concerned about the USSD. With USSD, there's a talk about security and all of that. Just give me assurances about, the security of the platform when you have to use a certain USSD application.
Yes. It's highly fortified and secured. We got this shortcut from Nigerian Communication Commission. Okay. And the shortcut is prompting you. You need to use your unique ID. Every facility in downstream, we give that facility unique ID. For therefore, it's 5 codes, 5 numbers and letters. For filling station is 6, 2 letters and 4 numbers. And the first 2 letters signify the state code, and the other numbers identify the location. In fact, the next phase of Dream, we are working with Google actually to see, as soon as you put a map, it will tell you where the next filling station is and whether that filling station have volume to discharge or not.
Well, Mr. Auwalu,
so that it is transparent.
Mr. Auwalu, yes. It's reassuring to know that you have covered all the ends about security and also transparency. Thank you very much for joining us on the Morning Show today.